But I think all of us have a genuine concern about the policy that the administration is pursuing and feel like it's creating a very, very dangerous scenario for our citizens, but also for the world. It's been reactive. There have been a lot of statements made. It seems like in every 24-hour news cycle a statement is made, and yet the policies are not there to follow those up. And we believe this is creating, as I mentioned, a very dangerous citizen. So many of our members have actually been to Ukraine recently on both sides of the aisle and understand the perilous situation that Ukrainians find themselves in. And so what this bill does, and I just want to say again, I could not be prouder to work with the people that we worked with on this. This is not a messaging bill. It's a bill to create an outcome, to try to get the administration to sit down, to develop a strategy relative to Europe, relative to NATO, relative to some of our non-NATO friends like Moldova, like Ukraine, like Georgia. And that has what's been accomplished here. And so, again, this is to drive an outcome. It does three things. I know that each of you have an executive summary and you have a section-by-section description, but first of all, it strengthens NATO. I know some things have occurred, but it develops a strategy to develop and strengthen NATO much more fully. Secondly, it very clearly lays out a strategy to deter Russia's aggression. I think you know that recently through the Geneva Accord, Russia indicated they were going to pull away from the border. That has not happened. All of us who've been there have seen the stabilizing effect of having 40,000 troops on the border is creating within eastern Ukraine. So we have a set of sanctions that deal with Crimea, but we also have a set of sanctions, this is in the first wave, that deal with the fact that we want to put real sanctions in place that have an effect on the Russian economy. I think all of you have seen that this week, since the administration put in place the tepid, cautious sanctions that they did, the Russian economy, the stock market, has actually lifted. It's increased. It's better because people realize these have no effect. So this has some sectoral sanctions. 4 banks, 3 energy companies, and an arms dealer. There's another set of sanctions that goes with if Russia actually sends the military into eastern Ukraine. They're far more severe, but it allows Russia to understand what our response is going to be if they take that action. And then again, it helps Ukraine evolve in such a way that it hardens and strengthens them. Let me tell you what this bill doesn't do. I was very disappointed with what the president said yesterday. It was in the front page of the Wall Street Journal today. This bill does not authorize military action. And the people who are here are not here to try to create some type of military action in Ukraine. We're here to prevent that. That's what this policy is about. We feel like the way the administration is handling this is leading us to a very perilous place.